As the countdown ends, all the students are running out of the school. They rush to every corner of the campus. First, Nagano's library. A wave of students rummaged through the bookshelves, and this place where Nagano was hiding was no exception. The boy even pulled out the entire row of books. He left the place once he was sure it was a real book. Nagano was lucky to have dodged a bullet. The other players are also safe for now. Only Akiyama in the middle of the square is a bit panicked. He's packing up the performance supplies with the dancers. It's a good thing that it's windy today, so his action of covering his clothes seems reasonable. The camera pans down to Kakuta on the rooftop. Because of the distance, no students have noticed the light bulb's abnormality. It seems that the hiding side is having a good start, due to the car windows blocking the line of sight. Matsuo also escaped a few waves of searches. As time passes, Akiyama began to follow the staff to carry the goods. At that moment, Kikuto was spotted by sharp-eyed students. They were closer to him in the corridor on the 4th floor, so they could see him clearly. So Kikuto was the first contestant to be eliminated. And then, Akiyama, disguised as an actor, also faced a crisis. He had been targeted by a student. That person is like a hunter. He watched Akiyama's movements carefully. Then he approached his prey step by step. The moment he suspected something, Akiyama's elimination was a foregone conclusion. There are still 6 players left in the field, but things aren't going well for Matsuo either. The car has attracted a lot of attention. Luckily, Matsuo locked the doors. The students can't open it, but according to the rules of the game, the hiders must set up a brake. The trunk is the only way to get inside. The students stood at the back of the car and looked inside. In a few moments, they found the steering wheel Matsuo. Matsuo is once again eliminated from the game. The first half of the hiding time is over. The remaining situation is a big disadvantage for the students, because the more they come to the end, the harder it is to find. Luckily, the students switched strategies in time. They went to familiar places to search. Mike in the gym had a crisis. A few students came up to the target. They didn't hesitate to arrest the crude, because they often sit in this seat to watch the game. That's why they noticed the change in the game at once. Yumekawa in the kiosk was also in danger, but the wooden boards on the shelves are like shutters. It obscures the students' view. They can't see what's going on inside. Plus, the counter is one piece. There's no flaw here either. It's hard for the students to spot the players inside. The walls on Yamada's side, also made of real bricks. You can still feel the rough texture when you touch it. This made the students believe it was real, but Okabe was already sweating. One of the students went up the steps. He even bounced a bit on it. Luckily, this staircase is also made of metal. There's nothing wrong with its texture or sound, as long as it's real in terms of material. The concealment of hiding will be increased, though the remaining 4 players all left one broken. If they weren't inspected very meticulously, it would have been difficult for them to find it. Time passed by. The student camp gradually lost hope of victory. The program team had to use the radio to give some hints. The 4 contestants' location was flooded with searchers, but their hiding was perfect. Even though they knew they were hiding in this area, the students just couldn't find the exact location until the end of the second half of the game. Still, no hiders were eliminated. That's it. Half of the contestants in this game hid until the end. They won the program's $1 million prize. So here's the question. If it were you, where would you choose to hide?
Yeah, to watch the continuation of the part 2 of this movie, don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Anytime we post our new videos or movie series, you will be the first person to see and watch as well.